if you were a politician right now, you were recognized at the national level, maybe the saddest offer you could get would be the opportunity to be the next Mike Pence. How would you like to spend potentially 8 years, 4 years, I guess, as things currently stand, of your life, standing next to Trump while he says the dumbest things that have ever come out of a human's mouth, and nodding and pretending like he's great, and answering questions about the stupid and evil things he's done, and running cover for it, trying to pretend like they are anything but the decisions of a moronic and particularly sinister child. Well, Trump has got to pick a vice president, a running mate, somebody who will be shown to be definitively a worse choice than somebody who has 91 criminal charges against him. It's embarrassing. Also, you might get killed if you don't break the law for Trump when he tries to overthrow the government next time. This is from Fox Business, shared by our good pal Pinkerbell. Thank you, Pink. Trump advisors talk VP choices as they assemble shortlist in anticipation of New Hampshire win. This was from January 20th. Donald Trump says he knows who his running mate will be for a 2024 presidential bid, but senior officials inside his campaign are still weighing a number of potential candidates and have formed a shortlist to draw from, Fox Business has learned. Donald Trump said he knows who his VP will be. That means nothing at all. The speculation of a running mate for the former president comes after Trump racked up a big win in the Iowa caucuses. He is poised to win the New Hampshire primary on Tuesday, barring a last-minute surge by his top two opponents, former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. Well, we know how that went. Trump did win, but Trump didn't win New Hampshire. Haley won. Who won New Hampshire? I think Haley won New Hampshire. Won the New Hampshire primary. GOP. Oh, no. Yeah, never mind. Donald Trump won with 54% of the votes, but this is notable. Nikki Haley got 43% of the votes. Not exactly a landslide, Donald Trump. The anti-corporatist. I'm surprised Fox Business doesn't have her blocked. Tinkerbell, LOL, not even close. 43 to 54? Considering this is Nikki Haley and Donald Trump, I don't know, man. Nikki Haley did great there. That to me is at least enough to justify her as a serious threat to him. At the very least, as a spoiler. A win for well, she'd spoil more for Biden, wouldn't she? But it tells you where, I don't even want to call them centrist Republicans, but it tells you where old-fashioned GOP folks stand. A win for the former president? Yeah. People close to the Trump campaign say neither Haley nor DeSantis are on Trump's VP shortlist at this time. We should do an in memoriam to DeSantis's presidential campaign. Just go over the highlights: the floppy boots, the strangely homoerotic ads, the weird smiling. I'll never get over Ron DeSantis's. I think he was hamming that up, by the way. I think he was trying to smile weird. I think he correctly guessed that Republicans like grating personalities. They like people who annoy, but he doesn't get the ways in which you're supposed to annoy. You're supposed to annoy like you're in control of it, you know? Not like it's accidental. Not out of weakness, not out of inability. And he was showing an inability to smile by going. Rather, the list includes Senator sorry, Pink said something humorous about this guy earlier. Senator J.D. Vance, Republican from Ohio, and Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders, both rising stars of the GOP and members of the party's Trump-centric MAGA wing. In years past, the podium scandal alone, where Sarah Huckabee Sanders appears to have bought a mid-range podium but paid an exorbitant amount of money for it so her friends could go on an overseas trip with her. That would have disqualified her entirely. These days, nope. MAGA loves it. They like corrupt people. They like people who break the law. They just do. New York Congresswoman Elise Stefanik coming off her takedown of top Ivy League college chiefs during a hearing over campus anti-Semitism. It's also on the list, though considered a long shot, one person close to the campaign told Fox Business. Trump is more familiar with Huckabee Sanders, his former White House spokeswoman, who battled the press on his behalf. Same goes for Vance, the former venture capitalist and author who adopted the MAGA platform that deviates from Republican orthodoxy on trade and foreign engagement. To win his seat in 2022, GOP advisors say, "I doubt we hear anything anytime soon," said one GOP political strategist. His people are still talking about different players. Also noticeably absent from the short list is another Wall Street executive turned author and Trump-styled populist Vivek Ramaswamy, who, after losing in Iowa, promptly endorsed Trump for the GOP nomination. Look, I don't need to read the whole thing to you. The point is this. All of those are perfectly reasonable names to float. We were talking about this on the Discord a little bit earlier. AC and Pink and Foxy and I. His choice it's not irrelevant. But I can't stress enough. This is a guy that throws hamburgers. Not going to be well thought out. It's not going to be. Pence was, but Trump is beyond that. He's going to pick someone pretty damn close to at random, and he's going to, in my opinion, my suspicion, he's going to do it at like the last possible moment. Anti-corporatist laid it out pretty well when he said Nikki Haley would be a good pick. And I agree, it would be a good pick. If he could get her to sign on. But his focus right now is on him and him alone. And the tendency I've seen of this guy has been, it started in 2016 needing to win over Republicans. Then, by 2020, it was a desire to be loved by Republicans. But frankly, at that point, MAGA was its own party. Now he doesn't even care about that. He understands that, at the very least, anybody who is a serious person, who pays attention to the facts and cares about them even a little bit, won't be considering him. Haley got 43% in New Hampshire. It's been demonstrated he sexually assaulted E. Jean Carroll. He stole documents from you and me. He tried an insurrection. If he gets reelected, it will be through the most extreme Americans coming out in droves, and there are a lot of them. It will be entirely people who don't care about the rule of law, who don't care about democracy, who are fully in on the cult. He won't do, I think, anything to jeopardize their view of him. I think he's going to say whoever is my VP pick will be graced by that choice, and they will be a complete yes man or woman. I think he's going to try to find the most offensive to us, to everybody who's not a worshiper of Trump, the most offensive person who will kiss his ass. I think Marjorie Taylor Greene, maybe, yeah. Matt Gaetz, yeah, that would, yeah, I would see red from now until when both of those people were in prison. Yes. He's gonna find somebody who will be very, very loyal and very, very terrible for the country. And he'll be doing that simply to lay down to communicate to all of us where he's going, what he's all about. Basically, doing one last rush for the I don't know what the word is, button, door. Gonna try to grab the wheel, I guess. Gonna try to take power, and shut everybody else out of it. So he'll need henchmen for that. He'll need someone who, during the next January 6th, will say, no. Remember, we've canceled this election. I know you guys had it anyway. But Trump said, we're not doing elections this time. So as the vice president, I will now stand with him, try to just turn this into a dictator. That's who it's going to be, in my opinion. Maybe it will be Haley. Who knows? Guy throws hamburgers. Not exactly a brilliant strategist.